Hello everybody, it is me, yes me, Corex, and I'm here with two people today, but one's not your usual type. We have, in number one, Slushy Lola. And then, in last place, we have Rosie. I'm just gonna ignore that, but do we all have the video? Do you have it? I have it following. Try not. It's called Try Not to Laugh Funny Videos 2021, yeah, and then you'll see videos. It's already a hard challenge. Try not to laugh with them. Are you ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Wait, what? What are they doing? Oh. Oh, not slip and slides.
Oh shit!
Wait, I'm sorry if there's any cursing.
Oh shit!
Oh, God. Oh my God, he's gonna fall.
Lost but no direction.
Alright, so the next one we can't laugh.
Yeah, let go. Are you okay, Sarah? Yeah.
You're Superman. Oh no. At least there's water. Hold up, guys. I'm just gonna pause, but the video's gonna still play. 1, 2, 3. Washed away. She's been washed away. Oh God, I love them like them little cream. Oh God. You can't laugh with this one. The cat flew. He's gonna fall in the toilet. Oh no. 2, 3. She's gonna hit the wall. What happened? What happened? He's gonna fall so hard and hit his head. Oh God. Okay. So we're just gonna have a quick break so everyone can get time. I'm doing this video on my own. I've missed like a whole minute.
Oh!
Who rounded him? Oh no, she's gonna go face flat.
hanging up. And I'm like, yeah.
What's she singing? Apple bonding. What the fuck? Let's look it up.
Good Lord, it's waiting.
Apple pumpkin juice. He popped it. He popped it. It's just just turning for me. And this is try not to laugh, but like, edit. Oh my god. So big. I'm like trying out for me. Bye bye.
Face
Hit her head off the floor. Hotel, motel, hitting on the city. Sea under the sea. Come kiss me. Have a cup of tea. Would it be nice? Snow. Let it go. Let it go. Don't know about me. Wheels, you see me rolling. I hate it. Trying to catch me. Idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a patient. I'm an idiot. Dancing, I'm dancing. What? Basketball, basketball, basketball. Doing some basketball. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Bouncing on basketball. Basketballs. Scary emotion. Scary, scary, scary.
P-E-P?
What flip, front flip?
P-E-P-P.
Ready? Cheese. I like cheese. It is wonderful. I'm gonna get a finger, isn't it? Dive, dive, dive. Hive, hive, hive. Trash, trash. You are trash. Get hit by a rush. Tennis, tennis, big, big tennis. He loves to play his tennis. Motorbike. Boom, boom, I'm on my motorbike. Boom, boom. Bicycle. Okay. I'm just gonna launch a video on my subscriptions. Alright, listen, I'm listening to this theory. Pat. Sorry.
Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory, where today I got the airplane passes, the aviator glasses, and the Kanye quotes are gonna be flying out to the masses. As you know, we've been covering a lot of ARGs recently. Only Cans, Catastrophe Crow, Dad over on Film Theory. I mean, heck, just last week on Food Theory, I was practically adjusting the brightness on a Grubhub ad to piece together a code that spelled Jimmy Neutron was here. But all of them pale in comparison to how scary and bizarre today's topic is. I'm talking talking about Kanye Quest 3030, one of the internet's most frustrating unsolved mysteries. On the surface, this game is everything that meme culture loves. In the game, you play as Kanye West, who, while taking out his trash one morning, falls into a wormhole and is transported to the year 3030, where the United States is ruled by a clone of the rapper Lil B, who's declared himself a god. So Kanye puts together a party of other rappers to defeat Lil B and save America. The game plays a lot like Pokemon, including random encounters where clones of Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Snoop Dogg, and others will attack using the power of smooth flows and spicy disses. It's creative, it's funny, it's full of jokes about 2013 hip-hop culture, and it's also hiding a secret gameplay mode designed as a cult recruitment tool. Yep, a mode that stayed hidden to
Now, what Matt just said is interesting. It's interesting, like, how he said all of that just from a Pokemon Snap game. So I've never played this game before, so I'm just starting new. All I know is it's basically Pokemon ripoff with rappers.
the public for nearly 2 years. And that, my theorists, is what we start exploring today. Is Kanye West's unofficial meme game actually a secret weapon created by a cult looking to indoctrinate new members? Now, I ain't saying he a cult leader, but he be acting like a mad preacher. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Kanye Quest 3030 is a 2013 game published by a mysterious person only going by the name Phoenix. Developed in RPG Maker and only available through Tumblr, this thing made moderate levels of news across the blogosphere, but was relatively unknown over here on YouTube. Dunkey was one of the only people to really do a dedicated video on it.
Kanye Quest 3030 is the 3030th installment of the popular Kanye Quest RPG series.
And that was it. Laugh at the jokes, struggle through the janky balancing like so many other RPG Maker projects before and after it, and then move on. You know, it was fun for like a week. Or so people thought. Roughly 2 years after the game's release, it was discovered that by talking to an anonymous NPC in the game, you could unlock a completely hidden and much more sinister game mode. Early in the game, talking to this NPC prompts them to ask, what do you want to do? Pretty innocuous, right? You probably fill in the answer with something dumb like poop, and nothing really happens from there. But if you respond with the word ascend, things take a very unexpected turn. You're transformed into a butterfly and teleported to a hidden level filled with haunting music. There, you receive the following secret message.
Congratulations, you have proven yourself to be an open-minded and curious thinker. We must apologize for deceiving you, but we can reveal that the game you were playing until this point was a front, constructed to protect what you are currently accessing. We must ask that you do not reveal this area to the public.
Oops, my bad.
By selecting the yes option, you agree to participate and not reveal information.
Okay, theorists, I'm gonna hit yes to this invitation, but we're all gonna have to collectively agree here to keep this to ourselves. Got it? You heard the creepy cult game. This is just between you, me, and the million other views hopefully this video gets. Since I can't double check that you're all agreeing down in the comments, just leave a like. That'll tell me that you agree.
Definitely check out Matt's videos. And hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. I haven't tried in like a whole like reaction to when someone's like reacting to something and giving like kind of their thoughts and like what they think is going to happen. But meh. Don't ask me.
Okay,
Nice,
it'll be like a
continue.
pinky swear. Okay, we all good? Great. Hitting yes continues the message.
The following is a thought exercise designed to help teach you something beneficial. By undertaking this exercise, you will hopefully be affected in a positive way. Due to the nature of the exercise, this something cannot be revealed immediately. This exercise may or may not be restricted to this software. It is important to remember that the purpose of this exercise is to benefit you. You will not be timed. We cannot provide any more information except that we wish you good luck. You may begin now. Welcome to your ascension.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not in Kansas anymore. When exploring this hidden pyramid-shaped level, you find that it contains multiple computers asking for 8 character inputs. To the south of the pyramid is a room made of 4 squares that, when stitched together, reveal a QR code. Unfortunately, even back in 2015, the QR code link was dead. I checked the Wayback Machine and other internet archives, but sadly it seems whatever was on this site in 2013 may have been lost, or is at least beyond my means to recover it. Believe me, we've tried, others have tried. If this information is out there and you know how to find it, post it in the comments, but most likely it was the start of an ARG puzzle sequence that would lead to passwords for each of the computers around the room. So how then do we unlock the secrets of this room if the website's dead? And why would anyone assume that this is all associated with some sort of cult behavior? Well, it all goes back to the person who discovered this area of the game in the first place. Back in January of 2015, an anonymous user on the website Pastebin posted that they had found this hidden level while data mining the game's source code, and that the whole thing was connected to a cult known as Ascensionism. They included tons of information, including the cult's website, blog posts, and a link to the official record label of Ascensionism on Bandcamp, all using the logo of an eye with a pyramid at the center. And while the cult connection might seem random at first, it quickly becomes apparent that this thing was waiting in plain sight since the very beginning. Going back to the original Kanye Quest 3030 trailer from July 20th, 2013, we see a flash of the eye at the very end. You see it? Right there. It's the flash. And wait, did you hear the code? Let me play it again. It's Morse code. Morse code that translates to the word ascend. Heck, the Morse code for ascend is also in the description of the Kanye Quest 3030 YouTube page. It's like, come on, internet. Why did this take people 500 plus days to crack? Anyway, don't click on any of those links now. They'll lead to less savory places. Anyway, via the data mine, this anonymous user was able to find the computer codes for the room, all of which were random words like Sembrich, Bolivia, Ogden, Snowless, Capeskin. In total, there were 33 codes that needed to be found, and once input into the game, the player would get a new animation and the alert JFZZJNMS emerges, along with one final terminal that greets you saying,
Congratulations, you have ascended. Thank you for playing.
while prompting for one final password. JFZZJNMS. Come on, that's gotta be some kind of code, right? It's not a ROT, it's not a Playfair or a Caesar using Ascend as a cipher. I played around with it for a while, and it actually appears to be a Visionaire cipher using the keyword XXXIV yes. 34 in Roman numerals, corresponding to this being the 34th password, and the word yes. You're saying yes to the final step of the puzzle. Decrypting the text gives you a final passcode, Micropia, and once entered, things get real serious.
You have proven your worth once again. You have ascended. However, further ascension is always possible. If you do not wish to ascend further, your journey ends here. So please close this program by pressing Alt F4 or selecting the No option above. By selecting the Yes option, you agree to participate further, and you grant us permission to interact with your possessions. Would you like to participate? Over the following 2-week time period, we will interact with you and your possessions in several ways. Keep an eye out, as some of these ways may be subtle, others may not be. We may attempt to contact you directly. If we do this, we will attempt to notify you of our presence using a keyword. If you still consent to participation, please select the Yes option above. Do you wish to participate?
No. Alright.
You're prompted to give your name, country, city, street name, house number, and zip code. Once you've submitted this information, the game thanks you by name, and we're told to enjoy the next 2 weeks and await instruction. A brave member of our team actually did this. Others online have done it as well. To this day, no one has reported anything happening to them. So, what the heck? Oh yeah, it's all a fun ARG game until they start asking you for personal information and threatening to mess with your stuff, which leads to the question, what is this thing? Just a very, very elaborate prank? An actual recruiting tool a la Cicada 3301, which presented puzzles to the public in the hopes of finding top code breakers? Or some obscure cult recruitment tool like many think? Would a cult actually use an indie video game with hidden elements to recruit a new generation of members? Does Ascensionism as this pseudo-religion even exist? Well, let's start with the last one, since that one seems to be the easiest to tackle. If the cult didn't exist prior to the game, case closed, right? Well, Google searching for Ascensionism now returns many links directly related to Kanye Quest 3030. However, first mention of the cult comes from a draft wiki page submitted in 2006 by a user named Kevin Friels, a full 7 years before the release of Kanye Quest. It claims that, quote, Ascensionism is a religious movement stating that human beings can transcend their current limitations, and that doing so is a sacred right and duty of a human being. The website ascensionism.com is blank offline today, but according to Whois Records, it was active 5 years before the Kanye Quest 3030 game was released. We can even find a capture of it from 2011 with the Wayback Machine, where it described its beliefs as, quote, a state of existence. It's the space between reality and fantasy, the only place that allows all the things that the mind can create to completely coexist with all that reality has to offer, and all that it withholds. It all amounts to nonsense, right? But it's also the sort of nonsense that you could see a cult or pseudo-religious group trying to preach to followers. Our anonymous Pastebin user also points to a blog that describes Ascensionism, and while the article itself isn't dated, using the Wayback Machine, we can see that the main blog has posts about Ascensionism up as early as January 14th, 2011. The blog post our anonymous user linked to shows up in the Wayback Machine on July 24th, 2012, again, before the release of Kanye Quest. So, using these 3 different sources, we can definitively conclude that Ascensionism as a religious concept certainly predated Kanye Quest and is unlikely to be a creation of the game itself. But could a game like this actually be used as a recruitment tool? Seems odd, right? Really arbitrary. But not only could it be, it's actually fairly common practice for these groups. The cult Unicult was famous for directing its users to an Etsy shop, where they had to buy applications which, according to Vice, asked new followers to answer pages of personal questions. Heaven's Gate, a cult that believed its followers could transform and ascend to heaven, used ideas and phrases from popular science fiction writers like Arthur C. Clarke in their recruitment videos, which again isn't unlike using a popular musician to get attention and make your cult seem cool. Even the Japanese death cult Aum Shinrikyo, which I talked about way back in year 1 of game theory, produced its own anime to recruit its followers. In short, it isn't a stretch to think that a cult could use video games or pop culture to find new members. And once you get into the secrets of Kanye Quest 3030, you quickly see that it follows the key tactics cults actually do use to recruit new members. According to NewYorkCult.com, there are 8 steps that cults use to indoctrinate new members, with the first 4 focused on recruitment. So let's go back and take a look at the end of Kanye Quest 3030 with those 4 steps in mind. Number 1, invitation to a non-threatening event. Absolutely applies to Kanye Quest here. This whole side quest starts with the player having to play a silly video game, and from there they give us the message,
By selecting the yes option, you agree to participate in an exercise designed to help teach you something beneficial.
nothing scary or threatening there, just more of the game to play. Step 2, love bombing, where the recruit is showered in praise, and again, this is a solid yes. At each step in the ARG process, the game celebrates your victories and tells you how smart you are.
Congratulations, you have proven yourself to be an open-minded and curious thinker. You have proven your worth once again. You have ascended.
Step number 3, dangling the prize. In this case, the game is continually teasing that further ascension is always possible. There are higher and higher levels for us to achieve, more and more knowledge of this mystery for us to attain. Absolutely yes here too. And finally, step 4, extracting an agreement from you that you want the prize. Again, cults work by turning on the boiling water, so to speak, slowly cranking up the heat, asking you to say small, easy yeses early so you go deeper and deeper down the well and say yes to bigger and scarier things down the line. And this is what Kanye Quest does too. It starts with the yes to not share information about this room. It then evolves into a yes as we answer bit by bit all the secret mysteries hidden across the computer rooms and passwords. And then finally, the biggest yes of all.
By selecting the yes option here, you agree to participate further, and you grant us permission to interact with your possessions. Would you like to participate?
That is a huge request, but at this point you've already said yes to the game no less than 4 times. What's one more yes really gonna hurt? So there you have it, friends. Ascensionism is real, cults have shown themselves to use popular media in order to recruit followers, and the game's own language fits perfectly into what we know about how cults recruit. Game over, let's pack this one up. We're at 13 minutes, time to go home. Well, not so fast. The Kanye Quest mystery is just getting started. This thing's like onions. It has layers. Already we're 2 layers deep, but if we keep going down this rabbit hole, the more things don't quite add up. Like the appearance of a second video game. Kanye Quest's relationship with yet another mysterious and unsolved ARG, and the true identity of our game's maker and the legacy that this game has had to this very day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, because next time we're getting to the bottom of this mystery once and for all. Say yes to us. And in the meantime, remember to sign up for our sponsor for today's episode, NordVPN, because I don't know about you, but episodes like this make me really scared for my
Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I know my reaction was silent. MatPat, you might not see this, don't see me. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, you might have, might not. Bye.